Hey everyone, welcome to video number 17 in the series Easy Ways to Fill a Sketchbook. So before I start, I want to invite you guys to check out all the sketches and drawings that everyone else has drawn just by clicking the link in the video description below. That's the sketch that I posted one day ago on Instagram, and since then these are all the new entries that have been posted after me. So thank you all for joining this art challenge. It's very inspiring to see all your work. You just have to click on the links that I have for you in the video description below to see all the sketches that I'm looking at right now. So today we are going to draw something that starts with the letter Q, and I'm going to draw people queuing. I'm actually sketching with the help of a reference photograph. So these are shoppers queuing outside a shopping center. Sometimes these queues, they can stretch to a very far distance away because there are still a lot of shoppers. And one reason why these shoppers may want to go to the shopping center is because there are supermarkets inside and also pharmacies. So for this sketch, I'm sketching with pen and ink as usual, and later on I'll be coloring it with watercolor. I want to keep this sketch as simple as possible. So this is the sketch. The virus has really changed the world and almost all aspects of our lives. So now, even for queuing, we see all these markers on the ground to separate people, to distance the people 1 meter apart. These are now almost everywhere where you can expect queues, outside of shopping centers here in Singapore, inside supermarkets, inside convenience stores, outside of ATMs, outside of banks. These stickers, these markers, they are everywhere. For some of the really busy shopping centers here in Singapore, they also have barricades just to make sure that people are queuing up at the right lines, and also to prevent people from jumping queues. Some shopping centers have also hired people to check the temperatures of the customers before they can enter. And wearing masks are now compulsory here in Singapore. If you are caught outside without a mask, you will be fined 300 Singapore dollars. So everyone has to wear the mask, and many places they will not accept customers in their premises without mask on. The only time you can take off your mask is when you're at home or when you are exercising. So in Singapore, you can still exercise outdoors, which is why some of the parks, they can be quite crowded, but not crowded to the extent that they have to be closed yet. Speaking of closure, some major parks are actually closed. The beaches, they are closed, and I'm not sure what other places are closed. But shopping centers, they are not closed yet, but they are subject to this sort of queuing system outside. I was actually thinking of drawing something else other than rather than queuing. I was actually thinking of drawing Qatar, the country, or Queen, the band. But I thought I should probably draw something that reflects the current situation. That is also the reason why I drew the McDonald's meal the other day, because of the McDonald's employee who were infected with COVID-19. I accidentally painted over the mask there. This sketch is almost done. I am not going to paint the floor because I want the yellow markers to show very clearly. Last thing I want to do is to use cadmium red to paint the, I'm not sure what this is called, the barriers. So this looks opaque enough. Let me paint the areas that I have left out. A few days ago, the government of Singapore stopped bubble tea stores from doing business, and just a day before they had to close, there were massive queues outside these stores. Some of these people just don't have common sense at all. Some of them really cannot think, which is why some of the measures are becoming stricter. Alright, so this is the completed sketch, and let me write down the hashtag for you guys in case you want to share your sketches online. So the hashtag is azsketchbook. Here's a closer look at the sketch. Since the pandemic, there were a lot of people who were fined and charged in court. Many of the fines were actually for people who did not wear their mask outdoors since the new laws were written. And some of the bigger fines are for people who actually went out even though they were told specifically by the government to stay at home, to be quarantined. So those are people, they will find really huge amount. I think Singapore has a reputation of being a country with very strict laws. Many countries have laws as well, of course. The difference between Singapore and other countries is we actually do enforce the laws that we write, and we can write laws very quickly. So for the pandemic, we actually wrote new laws like overnight, over a matter of weeks, and they come into effect the next day. It's very fast. Fortunately, we do not have a strict lockdown, so people can still go to buy groceries and medical supplies, and essential workers can still go to work. So I hope the situation will get better, and I hope you guys who are watching this video, I hope you are safe and well at home. Thank you for watching. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.